A little while ago, I was gonna fly to Montana for vacation, but I decided to drive instead so I could hunt for some video games. The trip to Montana and back is about 1,200 miles each way, plus some hunting miles in between, gets us to the 3,000 mile game hunt.
Alright guys, it is now the final day of the 3,000 mile game hunt. It's been an incredible trip, guys. I really have gotten a lot more than I thought I would over the course of this trip. Right now I'm in Kalispell, Montana. There's really not a lot of places to hunt here, but I got some decent deals last time I was here, and it's been the entire summer since I've been here, so there could be some more video game deals here. Regardless of that, we'll check out my first pawn shop here and see if they got any good deals. I remember last time I was here, I actually didn't go to this one because it was closed. Unfortunate, because they did have a lot of Skylanders games in there. Unfortunately, none of them were on the PS4, those are the ones I'm looking for, but regardless of that, we'll keep moving on. These guys did have a lot of games last time I was here. We'll see if they got any good deals today.
Let's see if they can work a deal with these three.
Alright, not too bad at all. I ended up picking up 2 copies of Skyrim Anniversary Edition, and then a copy of Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. The 3 of those for 30 bucks, so not too bad there. There happens to be a thrift store right next to this pawn shop. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not expecting anything great, but you never know. Okay, that was pretty decent. Ended up picking up Game Party 3. This one was a surprise for me. 2 copies of Just Dance 2, and then a copy of Just Dance 3. All of these are just gonna go straight to Doublemint's buy list. I paid $4 for the 4 of those games. Doublemint pays 22 bucks, so it's as if I just made $18, so not bad. All right, we'll check out Sawbuck Pawn here. Last time I got a couple good games. We'll see if they got anything today. All right, thank you. Well, it looks like they really didn't get anything new since the last time I've been here. We'll keep moving on. All right, last time I was at this pawn shop, I got a pretty decent deal. I think I came out with like 10 games, so we'll see if they got anything good today. Unfortunately, nothing really great in there. A lot of those DVDs were all individually priced and were kind of expensive, and then it looks like they really didn't have any new games since the last time I've been here. I mean, understandable. I am in Kalispell, Montana. Like, there's really not a lot out here, so it makes sense that not a lot of games are getting funneled into these places, but what they did have was just either too expensive or just not too good. We'll keep moving on. I think next up, I'm actually going to go to the one GameStop that is around here. We'll head there, see if they have anything, and then after that, there's a ton of thrift stores I can go to. We'll check it out. Good old GameStop. It's been over 200 miles since I've been in another GameStop. Let's check this place out. Okay, that is definitely not what I expected to be in there, and honestly, I did not expect Captain America to be worth so much. It doesn't have its manual, but I didn't realize it was worth I didn't realize that even as a loose disc, it's worth like over 40 bucks. That's pretty crazy to me. I don't ever remember it being that high, but also, they had actually 2 copies of the Zelda Collector's Edition, so I picked one of them up, and after discounts, I ended up getting both of these for 50 bucks, so not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna check out one of these Flathead Industries thrift stores, see if they got any good games. There's actually a pretty decent amount of, honestly, pretty good PS2 games in there. Ended up picking up Ultimate Alliance for $2. I know Doublemint pays $9 on it, so it's as if I got paid $7, but also, why does the thing look like that? All right, and now it's time for the other Flathead. Looks like we've actually got a winner. All right, nothing too crazy there. Ended up picking up this like Power of Snow Collector's Edition DVD set thing for $2. Not too bad. All right, next up we got a little tiny shoebox of a thrift store here. It looks like it was built out of some sort of old silo. So we'll see if they got anything good. Now that was an absolute score. I probably got my favorite TV show of all time in there. Rosemary and Thyme. I don't know, I've never heard of this thing, but apparently this collection goes for like maybe 50, 60 bucks on Amazon, even in used condition. And I got it for 10 bucks, so why not? I thought the other thrift store I just went to was small, but this next one looks like it's just a house. So we'll check it out, see if they got anything good. Well, that's what I like to see. All the DVDs and games were $1 each. College Hoops 2K8, complete. Can't complain about that. Last two places I'm gonna go to here in Kalispell is a Salvation Army and a Goodwill. These are two places I just never really get deals at just because there's so many people shopping there. And Salvation Army and Goodwill, anything they usually get good in donations, they always keep for themselves and sell on their own online platforms. So it's pretty hard to find things on the floor as it is. But they also have like the most amount of customers of any of the thrift stores. So it's pretty hard to find deals in here, but I'll check them out. Kalispell's a small town. You never know. There actually was a decent amount of games there, a lot more than the last time I was here, but really nothing great. Alright, last stop in Montana is going to be this Goodwill right here. I'm not optimistic. Goodwills usually aren't good, but you never know. There could be a grail in here. Well, that is definitely not what I thought would be the last pickup in Montana. I ended up picking up this Marilyn Monroe collection of movies. I think it's 6 of them. Apparently this thing, even in used condition, can go for like 30 bucks on Amazon. Got it for 5 bucks. Why not? And I'll go ahead and lay out everything I got for the day.
I really wasn't expecting to get much here in Montana, especially in the town I was in. I really doubt there's a lot of gamers that live there. But I was able to come away with some decent stuff, some decent DVDs, some actually pretty uncommon games, especially at that GameStop. Overall, I ended up spending just over 70 bucks and got almost $400 in value there. But this is absolutely everything laid out. There are some pickups here that I wasn't able to record, like that Deadpool and Xbox One you just saw. Yeah, honestly guys, the trip went way better than expected. I really was not expecting to get even like a quarter of this much games, especially because like the best part is that a lot of these games are really quality. There's really not a lot of fluff here. A lot of these PS4 games too that I got in Las Vegas are games I've never even heard of. Yeah, as we're looking at the wall, Skyrim. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many good games here. Like, if this was like, if you were stuck on a desert island and this was your selection of games, it would actually be pretty varied and you'd have a pretty decent time with this. Overall, across all 6 days, I ended up spending about $1,600, and in return, I got just about $5,800 in value. So I really cannot complain about that. I will definitely be doing big trips like this in the future.